Good evening, guys. Now let's take 3 on A tonight. And the title is Addressing the Direct Care Workforce Shortage. Okay. Title Addressing the Direct Care Workforce Shortage Narrative. The direct care workforce shortage is no longer a slow burn crisis. It is the quiet emergency shaping the daily lives of millions of older adults, people people with disabilities, and the families who love them. And it is the reason hospital beds stay full, why home care wait lists stretch for months, and why caregivers, paid and unpaid, are pushed to the edge of exhaustion. At its core, the shortage is not about lack of compassion or willingness to serve. It is about a system that has built its foundation on an undervalued labor and then acted surprised when that foundation began to crack. A workforce holding up the entire system. Direct care workers, home health aides, personal care aides, CNAs are the hands and hearts of long term care. They are the ones who show up at 6 a.m. to help an older adult rise safely from bed, who cooks a meal from someone with advanced dementia, who notice the subtle change in breathing that signals something is wrong. Yet these workers are asked to do some of the most intimate, emotionally demanding work in healthcare for wages that often cannot support a family. Many hold two jobs. Some sleep in their cars between shifts. Too many leave the field entirely. The result is predictable: fewer workers, more turnover, and a care system stretched to the breaking point. Why this shortage is persistence or persists. The shortage is not a single problem. It, it is a web of structural failures. Wages that lag behind retail and hospitality. When a job at a warehouse pays several dollars more per hour than caring for a medically fragile elder, the labor market speaks clearly. Training pathways that lead nowhere. Workers enter the field with hope, only to find that advancement requires time and money, They do not have fragmented pay systems. Medicaid by far is the largest, or by far the largest payer, reimburses at rates that make it nearly impossible for providers to raise wages or invest in training. Burnout from impossible workloads. When one aid is when one is when one aid is responsible for too many residents, the work becomes unsafe for them and the people they care for. What it will take to rebuild the workforce. Solving this shortage requires treating direct care workers as essential health professionals, not an afterthought. Revalue the work. We must align wages with the skill, responsibility, and emotional labor the job demands. That means trying public reimbursement to wage floors, ensuring funds reach workers, and offering benefits that reflect the physical and emotional toll or uh, of the work. To build real career ladders. Direct care roles should be the beginning of a career, not a dead end. Stackable credentials, pay uh, apprenticeships, and funded advancements. Funded advancement pathways can transform the workforce from transient to stable. Strengthen the pipeline. Recruitment must start early in high schools, community colleges, workforce boards, and be paired with immigration pathways that recognize the global nature of caregiving labor. Modernize the work environment. Technology should lighten the load, not add to it. Streamlined documentation, telehealth support, and safe lifting requirements or equipment. Safe lifting equipment can reduce burnout and improve care. Center worker voice. The people who know the work best must help shape policy. Worker councils, leadership development, and formal representation can ensure reforms reflect real world needs. A moral and economic imperative. Addressing the direct care workforce shortage is not optional. It's the linchpin for every other reform in long-term care: quality, safety, access, equity, and cost. Without a stable workforce, no amount of policy redesign will hold. This is the moment to rebuild the system around people who make care possible, not with temporary fixes or emergency grants, but with a durable commitment to valuing care as the essential infrastructure it is. Okay, guys, I'll be back on with B shortly. Give me a bit for a little break, please, and I'll be back on with you shortly. For now, Gator Wellness, take care, folks.